Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today's our daily reading. It's Tuesday, um, September 5th, 4th, 5th. I don't know, but it's Tuesday and it's the beginning of September. I'll know more when I get up to work. So we're going to use the light seer today. We'll take a look at the daily energies, see what's going on. And keep in mind this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. It's just the daily one, so sometimes they will and sometimes they won't. But let's get started here on what do we need to know. Current situation or energies. Emperor. Present influence. Nine of Swords. Future influence. Three of Swords. Don't like that. Something I got. What we don't see. Page of Wands. What to look for. Death. Unexpected. High Priestess. Challenge. Strength. Wow. Where does that go? It's Justice. Advice is Empress. And tell me about this Emperor, please. Okay. The bottom of the deck is Six of Wands, so there is some kind of recognition here, whether it's recognizing a situation, recognizing a person, but you being recognized, you recognizing something. I feel like there's a part, like it has to do with wanting to be seen. You know, like she's like, I mean, I kind of get the feeling like, look at me, but I mean, it's embracing, you know, the good stuff. I clarified the Emperor, so here's the Emperor, and I clarified it with the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Five of Swords. So I do feel like this would be someone, and the reason why I say that is because we've got the King and Queen of Swords here. So this is someone in your life. This could be friend, could be relationship related, it could be an old flame, a new flame, it could be a partner at work, but someone you're probably close to. Five of Swords, though, does say that there's been some kind of confusion with that relationship. Things haven't been super clear. So there is, so that's what's really happening here. And I think everything works out, but there is a tough time ahead. And I think, well, okay, looking at this, so it is about somebody, and it is somebody that probably is pretty controlling, or you didn't feel like you could control the situation. The problem is that it brings some anxiety here right now, like in the now. So if you have anxiety, this would be it. Worry, bad dreams, a lot of worry more than anxiety. Some people it hits as anxiety. Some people it's going to hit as worry. Um, but I feel like I'm going to do. I'm going to get my. I'm going to get my tarot, my Runik Tarot out to clarify really quick. Just want one card clarify on both of these because when you hit hard cards, I just like, I'm not like, I have this half full mentality, so everything is good. So I got to be careful, you know, like, and two, not to say it's going to be bad because I'm not getting that feeling either. I do feel like there's something, and we've had this energy off and on where something's making us, it's hurting, but it feels like it's not long lived. So I want one card, please, for this Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords. And then I want one card, please, for this Three of Swords and the future influence, please. What is this about? Three of Cups. Could be somebody else, but you know, this could be work too. Honestly, it could be you're sad because more info on the Three of Cups. What are we sad about or hurt? Making a decision that's hard. Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords. What life area? The Hangman. I think it's with yourself. It feels to me like you feel separated. You're feeling separated from people, from a group of any kind. I don't feel like that's one person. I feel like it's a group. I think it's the Three of Cups. And I was going to say like it's the other person stepping out, but I don't think it is. I don't think like this relationship is about that. Like it doesn't feel that way to me. It doesn't feel like love. It's Hangman. It's something that you've been thinking about. Maybe it is romantic, but they can't step out on you if you're not a committed relationship. Now, if you are, that could be, but I'm almost getting the feeling like there is something happening where you're missing people in general, like where you're just sad about not having people around you. Whether it's at work, at home, somewhere, there has been something has happened where you feel like you're really like not around the people that you want to be around. But there is some anxious feeling too, and that comes from the Ace of Swords, which tells me that that's clarity and, you know, being really something coming to light has made you a little bit anxious. So you're worried about something, and with that comes the sadness. Now, I will tell you that it leads to, okay, so let's keep going. So the Page of Wands is what you don't see, and I feel like this will be a message that comes in, and we've talked about this. We've had the Page of Wands over and over again. If anyone ever has anything different to say about it, please let me know. But I feel like it is something that's behind the scenes. Now, keep in mind, too, the Page of Wands learns as well. Like, you know, all of the pages are going to learn. They're just a little bit more fiery, you know, more rambunctious. But I feel like it's a message. I feel like there is some kind of celebration though here as well. And I feel like that's also this, like there is sadness because of a celebration. Yeah, and the Emperor, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, there's something here that I don't know, there's something that you're celebrating too. It could be that. But I do feel like there's a message that comes in because, too, what we need to look for is death. That's a rebirth. So something is changing. We've been getting changing for a long time. And honestly, with the wheel being in the wheel being in the challenge, it's going to be hard. You know, the challenge is to move on and move forward and move up. Because there is something here that's changing that feels very hard with the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. But this is what to look for. So when this happens, you really focus on where you're going and what you're becoming. So the challenge is the wheel, which is this card. And your strength is Eight of Wands. Again, the Eight of Wands is a message. And if you look, like this Page of Wands, I feel like this message is really good, really positive. I get mostly Eight of Wands and Page of Wands are positive cards, but I feel like the challenge, the reason why the wheel is in the challenge, is because it's a new time and we need to move forward, and that's kind of hard. There's something very hard about it. has to do with that death. Um, the unexpected is High Priestess, which you know how I feel about that card. When it comes up, it's like, you know, but I do feel like there is something about inner knowing. And I think what's unexpected is that what you've been feeling comes to fruition. Like, because it's unexpected, it's like you've been thinking about something that you're like, I don't know if that's going to come to pass. I don't know if that's going to come to pass. But like, it does. And you're like, oh my God, it did. Wow, it really happened. You know, so, and that could be anything. Like you're thinking you were going to get a raise or something, and you're like, nah, I can't get a raise. Like they're not going to give me a raise in the middle of the year or whatever, you know, that kind of feeling. And then you get one and you're like, because there was something was hinting at it for you, like, I don't know, signs or something. So I feel like that's what the High Priestess is. I do. I don't think it's about not needing to know what it is. I think that there is a knowing that will surprise you. And it does surprise you. So it'll be interesting, you know, for you to see what that is. The outcome of where this leads is the justice. So there is some kind of justice happening here. And I think that's good, that the right thing is going to happen. It just might be hard. I really hate leaving it like this. I want to know what more about it. I really do. I need to know what's going to be hard, because there's this push-pull feeling for me. Feels hard because those are hard cards, but then it feels kind of good, like everything's going to work itself out. Your advice is Empress, and you know, I mean, that's really taking time to nurture yourself. Absolutely. It could be nurturing someone else as well. It could be nurturing an idea. It could be whatever this feels like to you, whatever this Emperor energy is. It's Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Five of Swords. If there was someone maybe that you're fighting with, or like a push-pull again, like that, I'm really getting that feeling, like back forth, but it's good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Like there's something really good, but there's something really hard. There's something really good, there's something really hard. But I do feel like you do need to be sure to nurture yourself. I'm going to do one more thing on this. Is there anything else we need to know with this situation? 3 cards from this deck, please. Anything more about this situation with the 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Death, 8 of Wands, Empress, and 6 of Swords. Yeah, something's changing. I had a bad feeling, and I can't tell you what it was, because it's not a good feeling. I mean, we've got light cards here with the Empress and the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is your positive influence. So I do feel like there's some kind of message coming in, but I feel like this situation does free you. So there's some freedom here, and I think that's the death. That's why I look for the transformation, look for the healing, look for where it frees you from something, and that's the 6 of Swords. Because I said, what's with this situation, and the 6 of Swords is all about leaving a bad situation and going on to new. So, but it almost feels like release to me. It's going to be hard, but it's a release. It will be much better. Like there's something really good, and I think that's why the justice is coming out in the where does this lead? It leads to things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. So just understand that if something's a little bit hard, not that that makes it any easier, but just in case. So there you have it. That's very interesting. Weird. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of get a feel for that. But anyway, Yeah, let me know how you feel about it. Hit the like button or give me a comment. You know, I like to hear your comments as well. So take care. Have a beautiful day.